Whoop, whoop. What is up, Bearcats? It's Saturday night. It's 4th of July weekend. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. Yeet. It's HMG After Dark, pal. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you all still got all your fingers intact. Whoop, whoop. And didn't go too crazy, but had a good time. Yeet. Yeah, so tonight we got a double feature HMG After Dark. So we're doing a little bit of an early start time. We're kicking it off with Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, the original plan for tonight was going to be Mallrats and Black Dynamite, but with the unfortunate passing of Michael Madsen during earlier in the week, decided to call an audible and change Mallrats into Reservoir Dogs, which is probably his most like. At least this movie had his most iconic scene, like the one that is when you think about him as an actor, you think about how he did in this scene. Yo, what's up, Jay Hall? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well. Hope you're having a good holiday. Yeet. And of course, I will be when we get to that part, I'll be doing a very terrible, terrible version of that dance, but you know, it be what it be. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. What are they testing on you tonight? Hope all is well. Yeet. So, yeah, watching both movies tonight on YouTube. Had to rent them out, but, you know, way she goes, pal. So, I got Reservoir Dogs queued up, ready to go. I'm going to hit play on the countdown in 3, 2, 1, play. We got to watch now. All right.
Let me tell you what like a virtue's about. It's all about a girl who takes a guy with a big dick. Our song, it's a metaphor for big dicks.
Girl who's very vulnerable. She's been fucked over a few times, and then she meets a guy.
Whoa. Time out.
Man, there's several people in this movie that are no longer with us.
Like a virtue's not about some sensitive girl.
Chris Penn, Lawrence Tierney,
That's what True Blue's about. No argument about that.
Eddie Bunker.
So even saying heard of this thing, why I asked how it goes. Being a world down.
Personally, I can do without her.
I used to like her early stuff. Borderline, Shroud, Reach Phase,
But you guys are like making me lose my train of thought here. I was saying something.
Oh, Toby's that little Chinese girl. What's that? It's an old address book I found on a coat I haven't worn in a cruise age.
Dude, Harvey Keitel. He was a big part of helping this movie get successful. Like he liked the project and he said, "Hey, let me get some of my Hollywood friends. Let's get some budget in this." Like if it were not for Harvey Keitel, you might not have even seen this movie.
And it's like, whoa, baby. I mean, this cat is like Charles Bronson in the United States. He's singing something. And she's getting a serious thing action. She's feeling something. She ain't feeling something.
Here's how you know it's the product of the times. They're smoking inside of a restaurant. And it's like the most normal thing in the world.
Just like it did. Pain is reminding the fuck machine what it was once like to be a virgin.
Wow. What the hell do you think you're like?
Dude, this has some of the Tarantino does have some of the best dialogue in a movie or in movies.
You've been joining Toby Wong, Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan. We got my left ear and Toby the Jet. I don't know what coming out of my right. Give me that book. Are you going to put it away? I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want with it. Well, then I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep it. Hey, Joe. I'm going to shoot this guy. Shit. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize. You guys been listening to Ted Billy's Super Sound and stuff?
Oh, yeah, man, it's fucking great.
You heard the songs that he plays?
What I heard the other day, Heartbeat, It's a Love Beat by Little Tony Franklin.
Yeah, I'll just say I like Chris Penn way more than I like his brother Sean. Chris Penn's he was way cooler. Way cooler.
This is the first time I ever realized that the girl singing the song is the one who shot Ed.
Wait, you didn't know that the Bonds was the one who shot
I
Andy?
thought it was the cheap wife shot Ed.
They say that at the end of the song.
No, motherfucker, I just heard it. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I'll take care of the chick. It'll be about $1 a piece. And you, when I come back, I want my book.
Sorry, it's my book now.
Shoot this piece of shit. will you?
All right, everybody cuff up some green for me, lady. Come on, throw in a buck.
I don't tip.
You don't tip?
No, I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in tipping?
You know what these chicks make? They make shit. Don't give me that. She don't make enough money. She can quit.
I don't even know a fucking Jew would have the balls to say that. Let me just get this straight. You don't ever tip, huh?
I don't tip because society says I have to. I'll tip if somebody really deserves a tip. If they really put forth the effort, I'll give them something extra. But I mean, it's tipping automatically. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're just doing their job. Maybe this girl was nice. She was okay. I mean, she wasn't anything special. What's special? Dick in the back and suck your dick.
I'd go over 12%.
First, to be fair, that is kind of a that
I
is
ordered coffee. You know, we've been here a long fucking time. She's only filled my cup 3 times. When I ordered coffee, I want it filled 6 times.
6 times? Well, look, she's too fucking busy.
Words too fucking busy shouldn't be in a waitress's vocabulary.
Excuse me, Mr. Pink, but the last fucking thing you need is another cup of coffee.
Jesus Christ, I mean, these ladies aren't starving to death. They make minimum wage. You know, I used to work minimum wage. I did. I wasn't lucky enough to have a job that society deemed tip worthy. You don't care? They're counting on your tips to live. You know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin playing just for the waitresses.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about.
yeah. I love how Steve Buscemi's character is a total dick about tipping, and everybody jumps his ass for it.
But tip these guys over here. That's bullshit.
Waitressing is the #1 occupation for female non-college graduates in this country. It's the one job basically any woman can get and make a living on. The reason is because of their tips.
Fuck all that.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm very sorry the government taxes their tips. That's fucked up. That's my fault. I mean, it would appear that waitresses are one of the many groups the government fucked in the ass on a regular basis. I mean, if you show me a piece of paper that says the government shouldn't do that, I'll sign it. But it's a vote, I'll vote for it. But what I won't do is play ball. And it's not college bullshit you're giving me. I got 2 words for that. Learn to fucking type. If you're expecting me to help out with the rent, you're in for a big fucking surprise.
Just convinced me. Give me my dollar back.
Hey, leave the dollars there.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling. Throw it. Mr. Pink. Mr. Pink.
You know, to be fair, like the one character I feel the most for is Nice Guy Eddie. He seems like he does seem like he's a decent dude at heart, and just kind of got drawn into a
What do you mean you don't believe it? Come on, you cough up a fucking cheap bastard.
just got drawn into a criminal's world.
You pay for the breakfast. Never do this.
No matter what you normally would do. Just cough in your goddamn fuck like everybody else. Thank you.
This is such a man. A lot of great scenes in this movie. Problem is that one with the stuck in the middle with you. That's the one that everybody remembers from this. Like even the opening credits in this are fucking classic and iconic. Gonna do it my way. Yeah, so originally Tarantino wanted to use Money by Pink Floyd for this opening sequence. Then, like, literally on the way to filming, Little Green Bag started playing on the radio, and it's like, nah, this is better. We're going to go with that. Looking back on the track for a little green bag. All right, so we come back from the credits. Yeah, pal, get some Bill and Ted action going in. Whoop, whoop. So you got somebody screaming they're going to die, like so. Sorry, so we immediately cut back from the credits. Mr. Orange is bleeding to death while Mr. White's driving and holding his hand. Played by the British Tim Roth doing a great American accent. Yeah. I would definitely, if you asked me to put together a top 5 list of most underrated actors, Tim Roth is up there. He is up there. I'm not sure where on that list, but he's on that list.
You're giving me your amateur opinion. Fly back and listen to the news. I'm taking you back to the rendezvous. Joe's gonna get you a doctor. Sarah's gonna fix you up. And you're gonna be okay. Now say it. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn word. You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn fucking words. Say it.
Man, I haven't seen this movie in years either. I forgot how fucking good this movie is. Like, everybody's fucking killing it with their characters. Like, this is a masterclass performance here. Shit, I'm fading, man. Easy there, Stu.
Come on, who's the tough kid? You're a fucking thing. We're in a win. Look where we are.
Dude, the writing and development of these characters is so good. Like, even though they're technically bad guys, like Mr. White, he's got qualities about him where it's like he's a good, like, at heart, he's a good dude, just in a bad environment he was forced to adapt to. You know, same with Nice Guy Eddie.
Can't do anything for you. When Joe gets here, should be in time now. He's gonna help you out. He's gonna take care of you. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for Joe.
Says Mr. White and Mr. Orange have arrived at the rendezvous point. Which is an old warehouse, a small warehouse building. That's also, I think, a crematorium, too. See, if you're just joining us, we are watching on YouTube. I had to rent it, unfortunately. See, we are currently at the 13-minute and 5-second mark of Reservoir Dogs, pal.
You've been brave enough for one day. Just want you to relax now. Okay?
Like, I would not be surprised if there was some backstory of Mr. White's character where he had to witness his own son dying, and that's why he's so, like,
It's not good.
trying to be the father figure for Mr. Orange. I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph, but yeah, that's a great way to describe it. Not bad guys, just drawn that way. Wow.
Can't take it to the hospital. Stop me on the sidewalk. I won't harm you. It's harm you. Just look in my eyes. My eyes.
Dude, that would be a great prequel. That would actually be a fantastic prequel. And here's the best part. You don't need Harvey Keitel to play the kid. I mean, actually, with technology, he could pull it off, and you could, use AI or whatever technology to de-age him.
Shit, but it takes a long time to die from it. I'm talking days. You're gonna wish you were dead, but it takes days to die from your wound. Time is on your side.
Stop fucking set up or what? Orange got head.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so apparently what's going on here, too, is Orange is telling Mr. White, look, you can just drop me off in front of a hospital. Everything will be fine. Trust me. Like, you don't have to worry about me. I'll be okay. Basically, the fact that he's if you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, let's just say if Mr. Orange were to be dropped off in front of a hospital, he has no problem with he would have no problem with ending up potentially going to jail. He'd be safe from that.
I don't think we got set up. I know we got set up. I mean, really, seriously.
Oh yeah, like 4 mini stories in one movie.
The alarm went off, okay? When an alarm goes off, you got an average of 4 minutes response time, unless the patrol car is pulling it. You know, you got 4 minutes before they get rid of the people. Exactly what the fuck they were doing. They were just there. Remember the second wave that showed up in the cars, okay? Those are the ones responding to the alarm, man. But those first ones, I'm telling you, they were waiting for us. Haven't you fucking thought about this?
You got a chance to think.
Okay, so now we're having an issue where apparently it seems like the team was set up because they were cops waiting for him there, like waiting for it to happen, and they were ready to move in when it did. Mr. Pink being smart. And of course, Mr. Orange is freaking out hearing this about the setup because, yeah, I'm not going to get into that spoiler, but I'm sure you all can put 2 and 2 together. And you know what? Fuck it. It's a Tarantino movie. We can give you the ending in the beginning, and it makes all this make sense. Actually, no, not now. Yeah, my bad. I almost got a little ahead of myself there. Whoop whoop! What's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Hope all is well, and welcome to being stuck in the middle with us. Whoop whoop. Hope all is well. Yeet yeet. Yeah, they usually do that. If a wrestler's in a movie, there's always some sort of a wrestling reference thrown in there. It's It's almost like a requirement for any time a wrestler's in a movie. Like in Blade 3, Triple H used the pedigree at one point during it. Here's another little bit of foreshadowing here. So we see the shot of a hallway into the bathroom where Mr. White and Mr. Pink are talking. We see a shot of 2 ropes hanging up on a rack. One pink, one white. Why is it not an orange one?
Then the alarm gets tripped. Turn around and all.
Meanwhile, Mr. Orange is laying out there bleeding out. Plus, we're seeing these, they're alluding to the fact that there might have been a setup at somebody on the inside. I mean, come on, pal.
As soon as I heard the alarm, I saw the
No, I'm telling you, it wasn't that soon, okay? They didn't let their presence be known until Mr. Blonde became a madman, right? I'm not saying they weren't there. I'm saying they were. They didn't make it, the move until after Mr. Blonde started shooting everybody. I mean, that's how I know he was set up. Come on, Mr. White, I mean, you could see that.
Look, nothing's Mr. White.
Don't tell me your fucking name, man. I don't want to know.
That's a guy like that. That's good shit. That's something only an actual a wrestler would know too, or somebody who knows, like, okay, tuck your chin when taking a bump. And here's what's great about this being like a robbery movie is you never see the actual heist pull off or the actual robbery get pulled off. But they tell, like, the way they describe it throughout the movie, like, you can kind of put it together in your own head, which I think is really cool. So now we cut to Mr. Pink. Apparently he has the diamonds that they stole, and he fled on foot. Yeah, this right here looks like this scene looks like something straight out of Grand Theft Auto. This looks like something out of Grand Theft Auto right here. Yeah, Mr. Pink like stealing this car and then shooting at cops. All this is like straight out of Grand Theft Auto. Hey, what's up, now? So good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well with you. Yeah, man. Yeah, I did here, unfortunately. May Michael Madsen rest in peace. That's actually why we're watching this tonight. Oh, yeah, another thing. The pink and the white chemicals on this counter, they're next to each other. The orange chemicals are off by themselves. Dude, that's such great foreshadowing and such, like, great attention to detail.
What the fuck would Joe hire a guy like that?
Now I don't want to kill anybody. I gotta get out that door and just stand there.
Yeah, I know, for real. Like, and sadly, we'll never see movies like this made ever again. People are too scared to. People are too scared to.
Ain't no choice at all. But I ain't no madman either. What the fuck was Joe thinking? Came up with a guy like that. We're from goddamn lucky he
Oh, yeah, Mr. Blonde was nuts.
I came this close to taking his ass out myself.
Everybody panics. Everybody. Things get tense. It's human nature. You panic. I don't care what your name is. You can't help it.
Yeah, that is true. It did. Like, I will never forget, like, during the final, thing during GTA Vice City. Yeah, that's straight out of Scarface. I mean, Miami, and then you got the CCTV monitors in the background, all the money in the safe and the coke. Like, bro, that's straight out of Scarface. So yeah, they're in the So Mr. White and Mr. Pink are in this
Maybe 21.
or in a bathroom talking about what's going on. And there's these bottles of chemicals on the counter. The white chemicals and the pink chemicals are together. The orange chemicals are separate, basically foreshadowing. I'm not going to say it here, but when we get there, we'll understand why orange is not like the others. And they've also been alluding to somebody or there being somebody on the inside stooging to the cops.
If they did get away, then where the fuck are they?
You think it's possible I'm gonna hold the diamonds and no, oh wait. You're so stupid.
Yep. And then earlier, like maybe about 5-10 minutes ago, they had a shot of Mr. Orange and I'm sorry, Mr. Pink and Mr. White talking, and they had a rack of like these linen robes hanging up. There was a white one and a pink one, no orange one.
Let's go get him. I think that you know, a fucking head's examined. Well, then where the fuck is everybody? I say the plan becomes null and void once you find out we got a rat now. Got the slightest fucking idea of having Mr. Blonde and Mr. Blue. I mean, they could both be dead, or maybe they're arrested. The cops could have them right now at the station. I'm sweating them down. Yeah, they don't know our names, but they can be thinking about this place.
That's one of those things that Tarantino, like, he had this really weird attention to detail.
He jumped back. It was a 4-man job. It's one of the team was undercover.
Like, for example, remember, like, at the beginning of the Stuck in the Middle of You with You scene in this, there's the shot of Mr. Blonde putting his boot up on the counter, pulling a razor or a knife out of it. Bud does that exact same, like, when Bud does that in Kill Bill 2, it's shot the exact same way. Bud, of course, being played by the late, great Michael Madsen, who plays Mr. Blonde in this movie.
And he's saying he definitely had nothing to do with it. It's ridiculous. I mean, I could say I definitely.
Oh, dude, last night was so much fun, Lab Rat. It was a great night.
For all I know, you're the rat.
Oh, I know you're the fucking rat.
You're using your fucking head. For all we know, he's the rat.
Go down the hall, go look up the stairs. You make a right.
Dude, this is such a great movie.
By the way, how's Alabama?
Alabama.
And now we're going to a flashback scene of Mr. White meeting up with the boss man.
We worked for a little while.
Forgot his name.
Jobs together. And decided to call it quits. Why?
I think his name was Joe. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
What you doing?
Hope you're having a great holiday weekend, pal. Yeet.
So explain the telegram.
5-man job. Busted in and busted out of a town.
You move the ice afterwards? I don't know nobody that can move ice.
No problem. We got guys waiting for it. What happened to Marcellus Spivey? Didn't he always move your ice?
Yes. Susanville.
Wait, hang on. 1 sec. All right, we're at 27:06 on YouTube. Did we just hear a Marcellus Wallace from Pulp Fiction reference here?
5-man job. Busted in and busted out of a diamond house.
You move the ice afterwards? I don't know nobody that can move ice.
No problem. We got guys waiting. What happened to Marcellus Spivey? Didn't he always move your ice?
Oh, Marcellus Spivey. Okay.
Susanville.
What for?
Bad luck.
Say that again.
What's the exposure like?
2 minutes tops. But it's a tough 2 minutes. Dealing with the crowd. She'll have the guys to deal with the crowd.
How many employees?
I'd say around 20. Security pretty lax. They was usually just dealing boxes. You know, uncut stones with diamonds. This particular thing, they're getting a shipment of polished stones from Israel. They're like a way station, you know. They get picked up the next day and sent to.
What's the cut, Papa?
Juicy, Junior. Real juicy.
Look, man.
All right, so the plan was a diamond heist.
I'm gonna check into a
That's what they all got involved with, the diamond heist.
I'll call Joe. Fucking Dinas.
But Mr. Pink got him, though.
Is he dead or what?
He ain't dead.
What is it? Scared the fucking shit out of me, man. I thought he was dead for sure.
Tell medical attention, he will die for sure.
What are we gonna do, man? We can't take him to a hospital.
Tell medical attention. The man might not live through the night. Bullet in his belly is my fault. Now, while that might not mean jack shit to you, it means a hell of a lot to me.
First things first, okay, Steve? We gotta book up.
What do you suggest we do? Go to a hotel? We got a guy shot in the belly. Can't walk. He bleeds like a stuck pig. When he's awake, he screams in pain.
You got an idea, Spirit?
Hey, yo, what's up, Ty? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
We get in touch with Joe. Joe could get him to a doctor.
Mr. No Monikers needed in the house, and the two-time, bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion. Whoop, whoop. Let's talk about it. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
It's got dead cops, dead robbers, dead civilians. Jesus Christ, I tell you guys that I have a lot of sympathy. I mean, if I was sent, I'd try and put as much distance between me and this mess as humanly possible.
Before you got here, Mr. Orange, take him to a doctor, to a hospital. I don't like the idea of turning him over to the cops. If we don't, he's gonna die. He begged me to do it.
Well,
Again? Damn.
I guess we take him to a hospital. I mean, if that's what he said, since you don't know nothing about us, I say it's his decision.
Well, he knows little about me.
What? Wait. You didn't tell me your name, did you?
I told him my first name and where I was from.
Why?
Told him where I was from a few days ago. It was just a natural conversation.
What was telling me when you weren't supposed to?
Yeah. We had just gotten away from the cop. He just got shot. It was my fault. He got shot.
Dude, this is how you know, like, Harvey Keitel's character is, like, at his heart, a good dude just in a bad situation.
Trying to comfort him. Telling him not to worry, everything's gonna be okay, I'm gonna take care of him. And he asked me what my name was. I mean, the man was dying in my arms. What was I supposed to do? Tell him something. I can't. It's against the rules. I don't trust you enough. Or maybe I should have, but I don't. Fuck you, fuck you.
Sure, it was a very beautiful scene.
Don't fucking pay.
You guys know where you're from?
Yeah.
Well, that's nothing, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, I was working on
Todd, I second that absolutely 100%. That is probably the smartest take anybody can have on that.
Back off, and you're gonna go round and round. We know he's gonna die.
Here's the thing, though. Here's something interesting too with the characters of Mr. White and Mr. Orange, and their situations. Let's just say if Mr. White would have dropped Mr. Orange off at the hospital, Mr. Orange would have. I think he would have protected Mr. White.
minutes ago, you almost told me your name. Your buddy got a situation you created. So if you're not talking about me.
Oh, dude, you haven't seen. Oh, dude, this movie's amazing.
Somebody's gonna start crying.
It's the plot.
Yeah, so Mike in this movie, the reason why I'm watching this movie is because the late great Michael Madsen's in it, and he's just like this
What happened to you?
sarcastic, joking, but psychotic, violent psychopath.
You okay? Did you see what happened to Blue? You and Blue, that's what we were wondering about. Come on. Look, Brown is dead. Orange
Yeah, and I
is
can't disagree. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100% too.
You better stop talking, asshole.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause we
I
can-
agree with you about Omega,
We're already-
and yeah, I agree with you about Cornette. Yeah, I can't find anything wrong with that.
I think we got a rat in the house. I can't believe we got a rat in the house. Is that supposed to be funny?
Look, we think this place ain't safe.
This place just ain't secure anymore. We're leaving. You should go with us.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Piss on this fucking turd. We're out of here.
Don't take another step, Mr. White.
Fuck you, maniac!
So I think Mr. White was going to take Mr. Orange to the hospital until Mr. Blonde showed up and saying, "No, we ain't going nowhere."
What the fuck you talking about? Oh, fuck them. They set off the alarm. They deserve what they get.
You almost killed me! I know one of the people can work with you.
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite?
Yep, 100%. He tucked tail and ran. Talks a big game, but when he gets called out, later. Yeah, and I'll never. And I remember watching that video of when Santino confronted him, and he was just like, and he just mouth shut.
Fucking guys working like a bunch of fucking niggers, man. You work with niggers, huh? Just like you two. Always say they're gonna kill each other. You said yourself you thought about taking him out. Fucking said that. Yeah, I did, okay? I did.
Yeah, for real. Like when Russo's even saying like, let's take all the proceeds and donate it to Cauliflower Hour Club. We'll do, and do it on pay-per-view. And you turn that down? Yeah. That right there says a lot. All right, so guys, I take a quick pee break. I'm gonna hit pause on the movie. We are at 35:53 on YouTube. Be right back. One sec. Yeet yeet. Whoop whoop. We're back. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, whatever, Mr. Louisville Slugger. And we're at 35:53 in Reservoir Dogs on YouTube.
I'm fucking positive you're on the level. Let's try and figure out who the bad guy is, all right?
Wow. It's really exciting. Bet you're a big Lee Marvin fan.
Where? In my car. Would you forget your French fries to go with the soda?
No, I had them already.
Yeah?
I got something I think you might want to see though. What surprise?
Yeah, for real.
I'm sure you'll like it. Come on.
All right, thanks, Todd. Always appreciate you, man. Whoop whoop. Yes, rest in peace, Michael Madsen. Yeah, it's terrible, man. How do you not have anything for Drew McIntyre?
We actually think he's on a plane right now, halfway to Costa Rica.
Because I spoke to him on the phone and he said he's on the way down here. You talked to that guy, Eddie?
Oh, trust me, when we get to that scene, I'm gonna start doing the dance, pal.
He never asked me. Party fucking hard. What do you say? He said stay put.
Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
You're a piece of work, my friend.
All right, so Mr. Blonde has arrived with a cop that he's kidnapped and hogtied in his trunk. Yeah, get me stuck in the middle with you, Jones, pal. Yeet.
So you had a few bad. You do what everybody else does.
That is good for you as it was for me. Hey, what's going on? You hear that?
Oh.
Take care, Todd. Always a pleasure seeing you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, welcome home, Vic. Where's your parole?
I know, for real, dude. Like, it's just bodies popping up in trunks, man. How does that happen? So we do get a little bit of a backstory of Mr. Blonde, or we actually hear his real name in this, Vic Vega.
You get Doris Day for a parole officer. Good fella like you.
Oh yeah, so so apparently, Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction are actually set in the same universe. Vic Vega, Mr. Blonde, and Mr. White, Vinny Vega from Reservoir Dogs, played by John Travolta, are actually confirmed to be brothers. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've heard good things about their shows. Unfortunately, haven't had the time to check them out, but hope they do well. Yeah, it's good to have alternatives.
Listen, sorry, I should have picked you up myself. It's been, this week's been crazy.
It's funny you should say that because that was me and your dad were just talking about.
I should have picked you up.
Now that you
I walk in the door, he's like, what's going on? My son Eddie.
Now we got nice guy Eddie and Mr. Blonde fighting each other. Yeah, this is a flashback. What's going on here? Or something happened before the job got put together.
You sick bastard, Vic. You tried to fight me in my father's office. Look, Vic, whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, go to. Don't try to fuck me. Man, I don't think you're that way. I like you a lot, buddy, but I don't think you're that way.
Oh yeah, he was fantastic. Yeah, he was great in this. And oh, get this too. Have you ever, Ladrat, have you heard the fan theory that Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs is the waiter who serves Vic Vega and John Travolta and Uma Thurman at the diner? Because technically, Pulp Fiction takes place several years before Reservoir Dogs.
Shitty job. You come back to work for us, right? Prove to I said that I can get a regular, job before I can move out on my own. I can't come back to work for you guys making some silly ass 10 o'clock curfew every fucking night. All right, we can work this out, kid. Ready?
This ain't all that bad. If we can get you a lot of legitimate job. It's clocked in and out for you every day. And at the end of the week, you get a nice paycheck. Dr. Booker's doing very well. So you can move into a halfway decent place without the Scagnetti thought going, hey, what's Mike?
Ooh,
He decides to make a surprise visit.
that's a good one too, Labrat. I've never heard that before.
He comes back again. Hey, sorry, Seymour. You just missed. We had to send her to the top there. She was 5 fucking hours away. We had a load of shit we had to have him pick up there and bring back here. Look, part of your job, Vic, is going different places. That's the beauty of it. We got places all over the place.
Hey, Vic, I tell you not to worry. Yeah, Vic, don't worry.
I'll take you out Long Beach tomorrow. I'll get you fixed up with Matthews. I'll tell him what's going on.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing, but I'd like to know when I can come back. Do some real. Well, it's hard to say.
I'm gonna kind of date myself here. You know what my first experiences seeing Steve Buscemi were in?
Look, we're just getting ready for a big meeting right now.
Just let Eddie for now.
The Adventures of Pete and Pete and Adam Sandler movies.
Get this Eddie fuck off your back.
I got an idea. Just hear me out.
That would make
I know
sense.
you don't like using the boys in these jobs. Good luck for them. The guy's a fucking rabbit. I like that. Damn shit, man.
Yeah, and then what those a teenager started seeing like his Steve Buscemi's like roles in Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and some of these other great movies like Con Air. It's like, oh wow, oh shit, this guy's great.
Hey, Billy. The 70s continues.
Oh yeah, and Airheads, of course.
You'll win 2 tickets to the Monster Truck Extravaganza tonight at the Carson Fairgrounds, featuring Big Daddy Don Bodine's truck, the Behemoth. The 12th caller wins on the station where the 70s survived.
Hey, Dad, we got a major situation here. I know you know that. I gotta talk to Daddy and find out what he wants done. All I know is what Vic told me, man. He said the place turned into a fucking bullet festival. They took a cop hostage just to get the fuck out of there. I sound like I'm fucking joking, he's fucking driving around with a cop in his truck. No, I don't know who did what.
Oh, so now they're beating out. Now get scene of them we're back in the present time, and Mr. Blonde and Mr. Pink are, I think Mr. White are taking turns beating up a cop.
I will not. Practically there now. But what do I tell these guys about that? All right. You sure that's what? Okay, that's what. You're gonna stop clapping, pal. Give me, you're gonna fucking talk. You're gonna fucking you fucking know. You know, look at me. You fucking know. Put in the stand up down here.
And funny enough, too, the same time that Steve Buscemi was in, this might be the only time that Steve Buscemi and Iggy Pop worked together. Actually, no, that was different time periods of that show.
Bullshit. Hey, fuck you, man. You weren't there. We were. And I'm telling you, the cops had that store staked out. Okay, Mr. Fucking detective. You're so fucking smart.
Oh, okay, yeah, Big Lebowski, okay.
What'd you come up with, huh? You think I did it? You think I
To be fair, the Billy Madison character is ambiguous enough to where it could fit. Like, you could fit that in there and make it work.
Don't you call me an asshole. Fucking jewelry store. Don't you call me a fucking idiot. You wonder why I fucking talk to him?
Where's Joseph?
I don't know. I talked to him. I talked to Doug. Daddy's coming down here and he's fucking pissed. He's pissed? Told you he'd be pissed.
What'd Joe say?
I told you I had talked to him. All I know is he's pissed.
Goodbye.
Jesus Christ, give me a fucking chance to breathe. I got a few questions of my own.
You ain't dying, he is.
All right, Mr. Fucking Compassion, I will call somebody. Fucking snake guard. What do you think? I'll call a doctor. I'll fix him right up.
That's great. I'm calling somebody. Who? A snake charmer. I'm calling a fucking doctor.
Nobody's got a clue what happened to Mr. Blue?
Either he's alive or he's dead. The cops got him. They dumped him.
Stupid penguin.
Take this
Oh,
phone, tell me about
I see what's going on here. So sorry to interrupt.
the goddamn Chicago fire. Now that don't necessarily make it fucking so.
That's actually a really smart line there, where he said, dude, you could beat this guy up all you want, and eventually he'll tell you he started the Chicago fire. It doesn't mean he did.
Okay. Police station.
Good for you. Well, let's go get it. First, we gotta get rid of those cars outside. Looks like Sam's hot car lot out there. Okay. Blondie, stay here and babysit them two. White and pink, take a car each. I'll follow you. You ditch it. Pick up the stones. While I'm following you, I'll arrange some sort of a doctor for our friend.
You can't leave these guys there.
Why not? Because he's a fucking psycho.
And if you think Joe's pissed off, that ain't nothing compared to how pissed off.
For putting me in the same room as that bastard.
See what I was putting up with, Eddie? I fucking walked in here. I told these guys about staying put. Mr. White whips out his gun. He's sticking it in my face, calling me a motherfucker, saying he's gonna put blah, blah.
Dude, and these character dynamics are so fantastic. It's so, dude.
What are you, fucking silent partner?
Like you got Mr. Blonde, who's just like,
Seems all right now.
well, at times he remains calm and is like he is. It feels like when things are chaotic, that's when he feels under control.
I told them not to touch the fucking alarm. They did. If they hadn't done what I told them not to do, they'd still be alive.
My fucking hero.
This interaction between Harvey Keitel and the late great Michael Madsen is fantastic here. I don't like alarms, Mr. White.
What does it matter who stays with the cop? Wayne let them go, not after he. I should never have taken him out of the truck in the first place.
Right, but I don't know about the setup. Setup. Now here's the news.
Why? You should do.
Why are you bringing the cover me? The children shooting. She's all these cars parked outside. I swear he's going to be just as mad at me as he is at you.
Oh, here's the scene. Here's the scene, pal. Leaving Mr. Blonde alone with the cop. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Guess what? I think I'm parked in the red zone. Now, where were we?
I told you I don't know anything about any fucking setup. I've been on the force for only 8 months. They don't tell me anything. Nobody tells me shit. You can torture me all you want.
Torture you, that's a good idea. Yes.
Even your boss said there wasn't a setup.
My what?
Your boss.
Excuse me, pal. One thing I want to make clear to you, I don't have a boss. Nobody tells me what to do. You understand? You know what I do, bitch?
You don't have the boss.
The fucking shit.
Yeah, how arrogant is that? Like this dude, like Mr. Blonde punches this dude in the mouth and gets his blood on him. Is like, oh, your blood, and wipes it off on the dude.
I don't really give a good fuck what you know or don't know. But I'm gonna torture you anyway. Regardless, I have to get information. So I'm using it to me to torture the cop. You can say, I've heard it all before. All you can do is pray for a quick death.
Yeah, dude. Here's how this part gets. You don't see a lot of this part. Like this shows how fucked in the head and psychotic like Mr. Blonde is. Like I don't give a good fuck what you know or don't know. I like the idea of torturing a cop because it's fun and amusing to me to torture a cop. Like, dude, this is great acting right here. Yeah, the boot. Yeah, he puts the boot up, pulls the blade out. That's that's repeated in Kill Bill 2 with Bud. You ever listen to K. Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s? Steelers Wheel. All right, it's heads up, no pants on. We're about to do it. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get downstairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Whoop whoop. And I gotta find my spot here. Shit. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
That as good for you as it was for me. Hey, what's going on? You hear that? Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, and I love how it's like it's like this is a one-shot thing. Like the camera is following, like for this shot, the camera's following him out to the car, to his car to pull out a gas can, or open his trunk and pull out a gas can. And you hear the sounds of like everything going on around him. Like you got kids out in their yards playing. Meanwhile, in this building in the neighborhood, so shit's about to go down, pal. And the best part is in the time that passed, like the song is where it should be. Like this is what when I talk about like great directing, editing, producing, writing. Reservoir Dogs. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you.
What's the matter? Don't do this. That burn a little bit?
And I'm a big wrestling fan. I do enjoy wrestling. It's just like when you look at the writing, the effort and the quality of just like the performance and the product put on camera from everyone involved, you put Reservoir Dogs up against modern wrestling. It's not even close. Reservoir Dogs destroys it. Have some fire, Scarecrow. Oh, shit, Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange popped up and putting a few slugs in. Yes, Mr. Orange just killed Mr. Blonde right here as he's about to set the cop on fire. Oh, shit, bro. Is that remember that foreshadowing I was talking about earlier? Yes, Mr. Blonde is now dead. Now this cop is looking at Mr. Orange going like, what the fuck, dude? I thought you were one of them. But nope. Swerve, bro. Mr. Orange is an undercover LAPD officer. He was the man on the inside.
Marvin Nash.
Yep. Because Mr. Orange knows it's just him and Marvin and the cop by himself. He can reveal to him, I'm a cop. You can trust me. And he even tells him his name. Like, oh yeah, I've heard about you. And then and then the cop's telling Mr. Orange or Eddie or Freddie, oh yeah, I remember meeting you now. Well, I don't, but yeah. So the character of Mr. Orange, played by Tim Roth, is actually a undercover LAPD officer named Freddie, and he was the one who basically was like, he was the inside man and had tipped off the cop. He was the reason why the cops were there waiting for him. Problem was Mr. Blonde, being a trigger happy, violent murderous psychopath, any excuse for him to start opening fire and killing people, he's going to take. So as soon as somebody pulled the alarm, all right, let's go. And that's what led to everything going completely off the rails. Dude, how crazy is that of a conversation? Oh, you got your ear cut off. Ugh, I'm shot and I'm fucking dying here.
Just gonna sit here and believe Joe Cabot sticks his fucking head through that door.
So you get Mr. Orange's backstory here, or some of it. Which is a good time for some smoky toki. Whoop whoop.
Joe and a guy named Mr. White. It's funny. My name's Mr. Orange.
Whoop whoop.
Hey, Mr. Orange. Have you ever seen this motherfucker before? Mr. White? Yes, Mr. Orange. Mr. White. No, he ain't familiar. He ain't my Cabot soldiers. He's gotta be from Joe knows him real good. How can you tell? They talk to each other. You tell their buddies. Do you talk? Me and Joe. Mr. White. A little. About what? Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah. Apparently they won the night before and made a killing out. This is sweet, man. If this Brooks a Brewers fan, his ass has got to be from Wisconsin. And I bet you everything from a little lad Joe to a damned if I know that in Milwaukee they got a sheet on this Mr. White motherfucker's ass. So what I want you to do is to go through the mugs of all the guys from old Milwaukee with a history of armed robbery, names and face. It's perfect. Thank you, man. Long Beach Mike's perfecto. He's backing up a long fucking way. I told him it was Long Beach Mike. Okay, but nice guy called me to check it out. Said it was okay. Said it was a good leaf. I didn't rattle. It's ready to make a movie. Do right by him. He's a good guy. No. Long Beach Mike is not your fucking illegal. Long Beach Mike is a fucking scumbag. He's selling out his illegals. That's what kind of a nice guy he fucking is, all right? I'll take care of this fucking ass. But you keep that low-life scumbag out of mine and you take care of business, you hear me? Gone.
So yeah, in a weird way, like
Use the commode story. It's a commode story. It's a scene, man. Remember, right? What? Look, man, undercover cop.
this is such, dude. This is.
You gotta be a great actor. You gotta be naturally. You gotta be naturally.
So yeah, so Mr. Orange, or Freddy's, underworld contact guy,
What is this?
is helping him out with this, and this is such a great stuff. It's very, it feels very Starsky and Hutch, Huggy Bear-esque right here. Yeah, like this. Yeah, this whole flashback with Mr. Blonde and his contact. This feels very, very Starsky and Hutch, Huggy Bear.
You can tell a joke, can't you? No. You can tell a joke, all right? Now, the things you gotta remember are the details. It's the details to tell your story. And this particular story takes place in a men's room. So you gotta know all the details about the men's room. You gotta know if they got to dry your hand. You gotta know. Every detail there is to know about this commode. What you gotta do, take all them details, man, make it your own. While you're doing that, you gotta remember this story is about you. And how you perceive the events that like that. The only way to do that, my brother, keep saying it, saying it, and saying it, and saying it, and saying it.
This was during the Los Angeles marijuana drug, 986. I still had a connection, which was insane because you didn't get any weed any fucking. Anyway, I had a connection with this hippie chick from Santa Cruz. All my friends knew it. They give me a call and they say, "Hey, Freddie." Say, "Hey."
Yeah, we're watching him like do like a rehearse and perform.
And I still smell, so they asked me to find something for them. I have to find it for me. But it got to be.
Yeah, like we're watching him rehearse and try to play a character while doing blocking and even include props.
I bought some weed. I was buying for 4 or 5. I said, "Fuck this." All work.
Yeah, I think Reservoir Dogs was definitely where Tarantino established his own personal like style of non-linear storytelling. But in an extremely weird way, though, here's where Tarantino is a genius. He somehow manages to use non-linear storytelling to tell a linear story and make everything make sense. And I tell you everything you need to know when you need to know it to make everything make sense. If that makes sense.
Nobody had anything. People were living on resin, smoking the wood in their pipes for months. This chick had a bunch. She's begging me to sell.
Like, for example, Pulp Fiction, chronologically, like from a chronological timeline perspective, the movie actually ends like right in the middle of it. But instead ends on a completely different scene that happens technically earlier in the timeline of the movie.
Now, she doesn't want to walk around alone with all that weed. I don't want to do this. Very bad feeling. She keeps asking. Okay, this is again.
And also, of course, Tarantino has shown he can also do fantastic linear storytelling as well. I mean, get me from dusk till dawn, pal. Get me True Romance, pal.
So walking the man and who's standing there? 4 Los Angeles County sheriffs and a German ship.
They're waiting for you.
These cops hanging on to anything talking.
Okay, so here it goes. They're watching So we saw the acting practice. So now,
That's hard, man. That's a fucking hard situation.
so we have Mr. Orange meeting with nice guy Eddie and Mr. White in a club, selling himself to them, saying, "Hey, I can help you for your job." At the same time, he's an undercover police officer.
Just get the fuck out of there. Panic hits me like a bucket of water. First, there's a shot in the face. I'm just standing there, drenched in panic.
Oh, dude. And the way this is shot, where it's like the flashback, or at least the story that Mr. Orange or Freddy's trying to tell, and you have him like in the and they actually shoot the story of him in character in the story.
And this little idiot's looking right at me. Nodding his head, yeah, and he said,
Get me George Clooney, pal. Bro,
his right hand is creeping towards
confession to me, I think Seth Gecko was my favorite character that George Clooney ever played.
and he's still looking at me. Nodding his head.
Yes, to me, I thought Seth Gecko was his best character.
Meanwhile, his hand is still going for the glove box. And I said, "Buddy, I'm gonna shoot you in the face if you don't put your hands on the fucking dash." And then this guy's girlfriend, this real sexy Oriental bitch, she starts screaming at her, "What are you doing? Listen to that on the dash." So, then like nothing. The guy steps out of it and casually puts his hands on the dash. What was he going? This fucking registration.
So basically, the character of Mr. Orange / Freddy is working, doing some carny, worker stuff to trick nice guy Eddie and Mr. White into believing he's just some common criminal who happens to be smart enough, like, "Hey man, I went in on your job. I can do a good job. You can trust me." But he's also like it seems like Mr. Orange does have a little bit of some sociopathic tendencies, but he again, with his job and his position, I could see him justifying it as, "I'm doing this for the right reasons." Oh yeah, and Joe too.
Tell me more about Kevin. I don't know. He's a cool guy. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Ooh, that was actually the first time I saw him, Sonic, was as Batman, and I thought he was I agree. He was a good Batman there too. Like he pretty much had to carry that movie. Although to be fair, I think I gotta believe, to me, it felt like to me Uma Thurman and Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of saw it, like they kind of saw the rib and leaned into the rib more of it, which kind of helped a little bit. I mean, come on, Schwarzenegger's performance in that, he was very clearly taking that as a joke and leaned into it as a joke. Yep. Or as the late great Adam West once said, "I saw the script, I read the script. All right, I got it."
Don't pussy out on me now. I don't know. I don't know shit. You're not gonna get hurt.
Dude.
Fucking bereft. It'll be very fucking work because you're super cool.
Dude, this is such great acting. This is such great acting and storytelling right here. So before Mr. Orange, Freddy goes out to do the job, he has the whole thing with himself. He has to talk to himself in the mirror. where he's like addressing his own self-doubt before going and squashing it before he goes to do the job.
Hey, I know what I'm talking about. Okay?
Oh, damn, pal. That's a long time callback. Whoop, whoop.
You know what I mean. What a white bitch will put up with, a black bitch wouldn't put up with for a minute, man.
Yeah, and like after I saw him in Batman, Robin, the next thing I think a major thing I saw him in was From Dusk Till Dawn. I'm like, oh, dude, he's a badass. And George Clooney actually has one of my favorite movie quotes of all time. Let me pull it up real quick.
Oh yeah, those guys too. Big as a story. One of Daddy's clubs. Black cocktail waitress named Elos.
Elos.
Yeah, Elos. Elos. Called the lady E.
Where was she from? Compton?
From the door.
Yeah, this might be my favorite movie quote movie quote of all time.
Anyway, Lady E. I mean, she was a man eater. Unfucking believable. Every guy that ever laid his eyes on her had to jack off to her at least once. I mean, you know, she looked like Christy Love. Remember that TV show?
Oh, yeah,
Christy
yeah.
Love about the black female cop. She used to say,
Oh, dude, here's another. Before I get into this quote, here's another quote for that movie that's actually a pretty good one. The world's my oyster, except for the fact that I just rammed a wooden stake in my brother's heart because he turned into a vampire, even though I don't believe in vampires.
Who was Christy Love? Fuck should I know? Right now, I'm totally fucking tortured.
whoever it was, it doesn't matter. She looked exactly like Elos.
No.
I'm trying to find the full quote
And Francis is white.
because the whole thing is such a great quote.
She looked exactly like Elos. Anyway, I come into the club.
Because it's one
There's Carlos.
because to me, if the rest of humanity adopted the spirit of this quote, we'd all be every single one of us would be in such a better place right now. Okay, here's the full quote. I don't want to hear anything about I don't believe in vampires because I don't believe in vampires. But I believe in my own two eyes, and what I saw is fucking vampires. So can we all agree that what we are dealing with are fucking vampires?
It's a wacko glue on him from his dick. And he glues his dick to his belly.
No.
Hey, I'm great. Serious, man. I'm serious.
Oh man, I never saw that one.
They had to call the paramedics to cut the prick loose.
But I'm sure that was good.
How would you feel if every time you had to take a piss, you had to do a fucking handstand?
Oh, so you see Mr. Pink's backstory now.
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? You look like a bunch of young bros in the school. Well, let me tell a joke.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that movie quote, yeah, that's kind of a movie quote that if everyone applied to real life, the world would actually be a better place right now. In a weird way, that's a weird like thing where it parallels and intersects at the same time.
It's over, and I'm sure it's going to be a successful one. Don't look at that whole way. Not roll away with all be a different character. It's a matter of business. With the exception of Eddie and myself, you know, we're going to be using this job. Under no circumstances do I want any one of you to relate to each other by your Christian names. Talk about yourself.
Wow, how contradictory is that? All right, we're about to commit a crime where we could potentially murder and kill people. Don't refer to anybody by your Christian names. Yeah, and me as a Christian, I gotta call that out. Like, no. There ain't nothing Christian about what's about to go down.
Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
Because you're a faggot, all right?
Can't we pick our own colors?
No way, no way. Try it once, it doesn't work. You get 4 guys, all fighting who's gonna be Mr. Black. But they don't know each other.
Yeah, I know, for real, dude. Like you think about these 2 fugitives trying to get away from the feds, and it's like, oh shit, halfway through, vampires, or maybe a third of the way through. Yeah, I know, for real. It's yeah, like a regular ass Western. You have these 2 outlaws on the run. They cross the border, and all of a sudden they stop in a bar. Vampires.
Cool sounding name.
All of a sudden they turn babyface.
Mr. Pink, you want to trade?
Nobody's trading with anybody. This ain't a goddamn fucking city council meeting.
Man, that's one movie I have not seen, but I need to. I have heard so many great things about that movie.
For the highway. Now, what's it gonna be, Mr. Pink?
Jesus Christ, Joe. Fucking forget about it.
Move on when I feel like it. Oh, you guys got the goddamn message. Goddamn man, how you guys are gonna really talk? Let's go to work.
Let's go over. Where are you?
I stand outside and guard the door. I don't let anybody go in or go out.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown waits in the car. Like in the signalman pulls up in front of the store.
Mr. Blonde and Mr. Blue.
Yeah, and it's one that made sense where it's like, okay, we need a team together, or else otherwise we get killed and eaten by vampires.
That's not for Mr. Pink.
I mean, that's a pretty good logical storyline reason to do that.
Should go
Whoop, whoop.
1 second longer.
Sorry, I don't know if I had that on mute or not. But yeah, that is a good plot device to do a double turn, or at least a turn, where it's like, that's more like that feels more like, honestly, that feels more akin to Dragon Ball Z when Gohan and Krillin were kind of forced to team with Vegeta against the Ginyu Force and Frieza. It's like, dude, we have no choice. If we don't team, we're all fucked.
The manager's no better. One that's giving you static. He probably thinks he's a real cowboy. So you gotta break that son of a bitch in 2. If you want to know something he won't tell you,
Bro.
cut off one of
Oh yeah, she looks fantastic in that. And you cannot tell me Quentin Tarantino did not write himself in to have Salma Hayek stick her foot in his mouth for anything other than his own personal. You can't convince me he didn't do it for anything other than that.
You're not blind. It's the blind.
Oh, we're going to a cutscene of what happened with Mr. Orange getting shot. So Mr. Blue got killed, or Mr. Brown, I'm sorry, Mr. Brown got killed, played by Quentin Tarantino, and Mr. White is like straight up shooting, murdering cops, getting them on their way out of there. Okay, I can see why Mr. White's personally invested in Mr. Orange. Like he killed people for this dude. He killed cops for this dude. Yeah, because they keep alluding to Oh shit, I just missed that. I need to go back. Sorry, we're at the we're at the 1 hour 25 minute, 1 hour 26 minute mark. Sorry. Yeah, for real. So they carjack a car. Oh, and during the carjacking, that's when Mr. Orange gets shot. Okay. Yeah, because the person they were carjacking had a gun, and that's when Mr. Orange got shot. Okay, and it was Mr. White who made the call to make the carjack, so that's why he feels responsible and he owes. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. That's why Mr. White owns Mr. Orange a great attitude. It's like, oh shit, I just walked you into getting shot and possibly killed. Yeah, I kind of owe you my life, and all right, there we go, pal. Like, that answers a lot of questions about why Mr. White feels like he owes something to Mr. Orange. Yeah, I know, for real, dude. I'd be like, come on. Let Superman and Batman be fighting each other. I'm gonna do like I'm gonna knock over some. I'm gonna knock over an ATM or break and steal some parking meters. Like, let them fight that out. So everybody's I can deal with this. If I can do this, and everybody Oh, Nash just got killed because here's Mr. Pink and Nice Guy Eddie back. Oh, and Mr. White too, I think.
He was gonna kill the cop and me when you guys watched through the door. He was gonna blow you to hell and make up for the diamonds. What I tell you, that sick piece of shit was a stone cold psycho.
Oh, hang on, I gotta rewind this. Sorry.
Was gonna burn him alive.
Okay, so Mr. Blonde, I'm sorry, Mr. All right, so Mr. White and Nice Guy Eddie just arrived on here. See, I rewound. We are currently at the 1 hour 27 minute 5 second mark. So we have Mr. Orange laying bleeding, Marvin Nash tied up to the chair, Mr. Blonde dead by the entrance to the building. And here comes Mr. White and Nice Guy Eddie. And Mr. Pink as well. And they're wondering, wait, why is Mr. Blonde dead? Nice Guy Eddie being mad because Nice Guy Eddie has a personal relationship with Mr. Blonde because Mr. Blonde basically took a bullet for his dad and his family and him as well. So Mr. Orange explains what happened, what's going on.
Crazy, something like that. Worse or better? He was gonna burn, man. He was gonna kill the cop and me when you guys watched through the door. He was gonna blow you to hell and make up for the diamonds. So Mr. Orange trying to tell a story. He's trying to fabricate a story that Mr. Blonde was going to kill everybody and take the diamonds for himself. The problem is Nice Guy Eddie's not buying it because he personally witnessed Mr. Blonde sacrifice a decade and a half of his life for him and his dad. So it's like, nah, I'm not buying this. What really fucking happened here?
I want to get this straight in my head.
This is a great movie quote here too.
Mr. Blonde.
I'm gonna rewind. Sorry.
Kill you, and then when we got back. All right, let me just say this out loud.
All right, we are at 128:33 3, hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play.
You weren't there during the job, but you didn't see how he acted. We did.
Right about the ear, it's hecked off.
I need to see those too, man.
This out loud. Blonde was get hecked off.
Sorry. All right.
All right, let me just.
All right. So we're at 120, 128, 25 on YouTube. Sorry, pal. Sorry. My apologies. I want to get this quote right. Quote right. Wow. This is what being baked and high does to you. You sound like Elmer fucking Fudd.
I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. It's perfect fucking sense to me. You weren't there during the job, but you didn't see how he acted. We did.
Right about the ear, it's hacked off. All right, let me just say this out loud.
Let me say this out loud
Straight in my head.
so I get this straight in my head.
You're saying that Mr. Blonde was going to kill you, and then when we got back, he was going to kill us, take the satchel of diamonds, and scram. I'm right about that, right? That's correct. That's your story.
I swear on my mother's eternal souls.
The man you just killed just got released from prison. He got caught at a company warehouse full of hot items. He could have fucking walked. All he had to do was say my dad's name, but he didn't. He kept his. And he did his fucking time, and he did it like a man. He did 4 years for us. So you're telling me this very good friend of mine who did 4 years for my father.
Dude, this is such.
You're telling me that now this man is.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Yeah, this is where such great writing, storytelling, and development comes in. I'm gonna hit pause here real quick. So here's where you have the collision of where Mr. Orange has a great story and alibi that under any normal circumstance would have gotten him off, would have put him in the clear. Okay, you're not an informant. You did what you had to do. No problem. Here was the problem. The person you killed and the story you're trying to tell about him is bullshit because I personally know this man. This man, when he had the opportunity to sell my dad up a river, my dad and my family and me up a river, instead of doing so, he took 4 years for us. And he just got out of jail. And we offered him this job to do this alongside you and the rest of the crew. He took it. So whose word am I going to trust? His or yours? Like, that's great writing.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what the hell's happening.
It's all right, Eddie, I do.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Lumping. Here, before you go to the LAPD.
So yeah,
No, I don't know what
so Joe has figured out Mr. Orange is working with the LAPD. Mr. White, in denial of all the evidence, is trying to, because of his personal reasons and personal relationship with Mr. Orange, is trying to convince him. No, Joe, you're wrong. This is writing. This is character development. Like you can hear Vince Russo talk about that. This is what he's talking about.
The only one who wasn't 100. Should have my fucking head out of going to him when I wasn't 100%. That's your proof. The only proof of your instinct. I ignore it before. You lost your fucking mother.
Joe, you're making a terrible mistake. I'm not gonna let you make it.
Yeah, And when you look at the character development and storytelling, this is actually like when you see this Mexican standoff, it's a logical conclusion. It works. It makes sense.
Put our guns down. Let's settle this fucking conversation.
Joe, if you kill that man, you die next. Repeat, if you kill that man, you die next.
You respect my dad, and I respect you, but I will put fucking bullets right through your heart. You put that fucking gun down now.
Right, like you have nice guy Eddie, who he's like, I don't want to get involved. Like I want nothing to do with this, but I gotta defend my dad. And all three men end up getting shot, and potentially Mr. Orange. Yep, everybody's shot. So we can assume everybody's dead. Well, except for Mr. Pink, who hid. And he's got the diamonds, pal. Mr. Pink, who is, of course, played by Steve Buscemi. And then he goes outside. We don't see what happens. We didn't see everybody laying on the inside of the building. Oh, dude, this might be one of the most great, best written, ambiguous endings ever. So Mr. Orange and Mr. White are clearly still alive at this point. For how much longer they've got, we don't know. Hey, give me Mr. Pink Eye, pal. Give me Kenny with the Worcestershire sauce. Whoop, whoop. So Mr. White approaches, like gets behind Mr. Orange. Dude, bro, this is such great writing, character, and story development, because it's like Mr. Orange is realizing, like, holy shit, Mr. White is actually a good dude who cared about me. And it's like, I don't want to put a knife in his back, but my position kind of forces me to. Man, you know what? The way this ended, I wonder if The Sopranos kind of borrowed from this, because it left it ambiguous as to who shot first. Because they ended it with Mr. Orange apologizing to Mr. White, or confessing and apologizing to Mr. White. I was the informant. I'm with the LAPD. I'm sorry. And then Mr. White puts the gun to Mr. Orange's head. The police break in. You don't see the police, but you hear him shouting, "Put the gun down! Put the gun down!" And the camera pulls away and then you start hearing shots go off, and you don't know who shot first. And that's Tarantino for you, pal. Such great writing, storytelling, directing, producing, all that good shit. Wow. Well, Like I said, tonight's a doubleheader. And Michael Madsen, may he rest in peace. Now that's how you know you got a pink eye. Hey, yo, Todd, good to see you. I got another toothpick. Yeet, yeet. Hey, what's that? You put the lime in the coconut, and then we move to Black Dynamite. Because tonight's a doubleheader, pal. Why is it not letting me go to that? There we go. Okay. No. There we go. All right. I got it rented. Got it ready to go. Whoop, whoop. Yes, that is very true, too. Although, in all fairness, though, from all the stories I've heard from people who were there during that time, Russo and Cornette very rarely interacted with each other. Jeff Jarrett was usually the go-between. Whoop whoop, yeah, pal, Sonic. So yeah, now we got Black Dynamite playing, pal. Now I want to drink some Anaconda malt liquor, pal. Whoop whoop.
Gentlemen, every one of you are the most respected men in your region.
Ain't no worries, man. Always a pleasure to see you pop in again. Whoop whoop.
And you will be supplied with as much distribution.
No, I enjoy some good wrestling conversation with you, man.
Not who he appears to be.
You giant turkeys, what kind of rundown is this? Look, man, I gotta get back to the streets where I come from, sucker. I told you, Jock Chump, I ain't no snitch.
Who said you were?
I will say this. I'm watching this movie at the behest of my Impact Attack co-host, The Vet. He said, you got to check this out. And so far, like, okay, yeah, this is funny as fuck. I'm already enjoying this. Because I'm watching this, it's like, okay, I get it. As the Laker Adam West said, all right, I get it.
I'm speaking. I was a veritable one-man army. If you get on this side, brother, you're done.
Oh, 100% agree. Yep. Dude, the best slides ever sold. The reason why they worked so well was because they had a nugget of truth attached to them. What is my timestamp, pal? Let's see. I'm on YouTube at the 3-minute, 35-second mark.
Me too.
Seeing some boobies, pal. Some full frontal cleave. Some full frontal. Yeet yeet. Oh, I'm gonna hit pause real quick. Sorry. This is the movie Black Dynamite on YouTube. I had to pay to rent it, and I'm currently at I'm actually at the 4-minute mark. Sorry. Yeah, Vet had been hounding me for a little bit to watch this, so it's like, okay, cool. You know what? The Saturday night's free. I love parody. I saw I was a huge fan of the Boondocks for like the first couple seasons when it first came out. Unfortunately, I just missed the blaxploitation. But if it's supposed to be like paying tribute, homage while being funny, I'm with that. Whoop whoop. Plus, I also had a friend telling me about this movie, and he said it was like it was basically a parody. Gotcha. Okay, so far, again, this is me personally saying this. So far, this movie looks like a spin-off of Starsky and Hutch with Huggy Bear as the main character.
Thank you, Black Dynamite. I'm so happy.
Hey, they mess with you, mama, they messing with me.
Black Dynamite, I want to thank you for taking. Oh, almost forgot. Ain't nobody seen Pip and Jake for 2 days. And he ain't been by here with your money.
Oh, oof.
Tiny.
That's a good call. I don't know. Yeah, I'm watching the 2009 movie right here. Yeah, I'm watching the movie. Yeah, I'm watching the movie.
It's sitting there on your desk.
With Michael Jai White. Yeah, if Huggy Bear met Shaft. Yes. That's a great way to put it, Lab Rat. Yeah, if Huggy Bear met Shaft and then it became a main character of its own movie or series, yes. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Black Dynamite, I gotta go to the hospital. It's my little nephew Bucky. He OD'd.
Where is Bucky and what has he had?
All the kids are falling prey to it. What we gonna do, Black Dynamite?
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fight. The only way I know. Ever since I was a boy, all I knew was how to fight. Fight. And when I got tired, I'll fight some more. Now that the man's got our backs to the wall, I ain't gonna let him hurt the kids. I'm gonna take them down. I'm gonna take them all down.
This is fantastic. Yeah, I think I remember too. Yeah. Oh no, it's all good. Like when I went to go look where I could find the movie to watch, like it came up with like there was an actual like Black Dynamite anime that was made. which I was not aware of.
Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu? Who the hell is this?
Black Dynamite? It's your Aunt Billy.
Now, Billy, how many times I told you not to call and interrupt my kung fu?
It's bad news, Dynamite. It's your only brother, Jimmy. He's dead, Dynamite.
Scram! Scram! Split! Shake the scene, you turkeys! Get out of my house! I'll see y'all tomorrow. How did it happen out, Billy?
They found him shot full of holes in an old shipping yard, dead as a dog. Said he had drugs on him. Guess he was still on that stuff. I thought you on her deathbed. Him off that stuff, Black Dynamite.
Whoever did this is gonna pay. I promise you that.
I hope it ain't like when you promised your mom. Wanna get you one.
Oh man, I've only seen Spawn once, and that was like over 25 years ago. Like I forgot he was in it until you mentioned that.
Promise me that you look after your brother. Make sure
You jive
he
turkeys.
doesn't end on drugs. Dead. I promise.
Jimmy, I am 18-year-old Black Dynamite, and you're my 16-year-old kid brother, and you are high as a again. Who gave you the drug, Jimmy? Who?
Dude, this is so good. I gotta send Vet a message saying putting him over for suggesting this.
If she were here to see this. She loved Jimmy with all her heart. You promised your mom on her deathbed that you would look after Jimmy. Now he's dead.
I scoured the crime scene like you told me to. Dig what I found. Now this is some heavy shit.
Freeze turkeys!
See you, BD.
O'Leary?
You're pie in the windowsill trick.
Hmm.
I believe I fell for that. It was the same trap you used at Nam to save my ass. BD took our fatigues and put on my 2 dead goose. I remember we circled back and turned the tables.
I guess you forgot about the time you and Bravo left my black ass for dead. Huh? But
Yeah, for real, like that was a great and for some reason that genre worked. It worked. And yeah, it still stands, as you said, still stands the test of time. Absolutely, Sonic.
This one child I'll never forget. Poor little bastard was still alive.
I haven't seen too much of him, which, and from what I've seen out of him, he's like if he's playing a character, he's doing a great fucking job in this.
He fell over on what was left of his right leg broke off. As he laid there, flat on his face, he looked up at me. Little Chinese eyes, bro.
Dude, like, yeah, we're seeing so much. Yeah, we're seeing so much range from Jaleel White that like this dude could do it all, man. You must have an A-track player in every room in here. Holy shit. Holy shit.
From the CIA, that Black Dynamite was out the game. They never out the game. I know you for a long time over there. It's something that you're not telling. Okay. We heard about your brother's death. The last thing we need is you running through the streets creating a river of blood. So tell me who did it, I'll just leave a little puddle. We don't know who killed you. But I do know this. You step out of line, friendship or not, I'm going to take you down. Because in case you forgot, when you left the agency, you relinquished your license to kill. Well, you do what you have to. Just don't get involved.
Dynamite, came to see me.
Bitch, nah, I gotta go wrap and take some man. Hold on, but afterwards, since I'm here, maybe I'll throw you one back.
Oh, out of sight. I get off in 15 minutes.
You right about that shit. You right about
Ooh, what if Ernest Miller was made into a main character and got his own, like, you know, thing?
Yes.
Dude, you could do an entire like TV series on Ernest Miller.
Man, who
That he was so damn good. He was so damn good.
What it is, fool? What you want to eat, man? Sister Betty made some hog maws and man, she put an ankle in. Ain't here. Oh man, I can take it.
I run a thing. I run things. Green corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more meth.
Oh my god, they have a villain called Cream Corn. Holy shit, bro. Oh, let's see. We are on YouTube. We are currently at the 18-minute, 35-second mark. Whoop, whoop. You're watching a chase out of a barber shop.
Shut up, son. I need some answers. I want to know who the cats were that Jimmy was hanging with.
Man, nothing from nothing. Chicago win. The hang the place called the hip hop on Crenshaw. Now get me up.
So you must be Black Dynamite.
Being calling you jive mother. Chicago win.
Your presumption is correct, nigga. If you presume that I killed your brother Jimmy, then you presume wrong. I mean, not that it means shit to me. Shit. I wish I could kill that nigga myself. Somebody else beat me too.
Is that so? Well, Mr. Chicago win. What do you know about this?
Some heavy shit. But dig. Let me explain something to you, super nigga.
Shit, I hope some of this if any of this audio gets through, I'm seriously hoping you don't get fucked up on YouTube. Shit, I feel bad if I fuck that up with this. Fuck.
That's right, you job ass punk. Don't be coming to the hip hop and talking that shit, you dig? That's right, nigga. Don't ever come like that.
But the thing is, though, here's what's so great about this: the attention to detail and making it like an actual, like they actually do a great job of writing that line of homage and parody. Cry me a river, pal. Yeah. I'm not gonna comment on I'm not gonna comment too much on the dialogue because A, it ain't my place, and B, no, I'm not gonna risk us getting some getting some issue with the YouTube channel. I ain't fucking that up. Nope.
Oh, you's a corn-fed fool with a lot of muscle mass, but it's time for bullhorn to get up in that. That this is the outcome when you mess with full horn.
Oh yeah, was that the one? Last Dragon? Was that the one with him versus Chuck Norris? I think that was.
So I left your ass blowing in the breeze. Don't you ever. He killed my best dealer. I want him dead.
All right, who's that dude? Oh, you got some mafia involvement. Okay, I like this. I like this.
Or are they going to destroy all the programs that help our children and give their corporate friends free reign to our community, like Congressman?
That's tremendous.
All due respect to the young sister here. Y'all know me. Now, young lady,
Yeah, it adds to the charm. It adds to the charm. Like it's what helps establish that identity.
stick it to the man. You also got to have yourself.
Yeah, and probably better than most wrestlers today too. Whoop whoop.
From the jukebox to the back. You got to go from the poorhouse to the White House. Let's take this thing from sea to shining sea. The face brothers and sisters.
Say, Mama, you're gonna have to work on your delivery if you want to take on Congressman James. Shame is half these people don't know what the hell y'all talking about. At least they can put his to a beat.
So what do you do to make a difference? Do you march? Do you vote? Let me guess. You one of these Tom Slick brothers thinking.
Yeah, for real. And usually those are the ones who are the instigators.
Slick, but thank you for the compliment.
That's not what I meant. Not
Which kind of parallels real life too.
I mean, you know these guys with their
Winks and smiles.
what about the small?
You know what? I'm gonna get real and shoot here. Because this is when I watched the old video clip, I didn't read this. I watched it and heard it come from the man's mouth. When I watched and heard Malcolm X talk about how the white liberal is a fox that uses let's say disenfranchised communities such as, at that time, the Negro, or in these days, LGBT, Palestinian, Ukrainian. They take up those causes and use them as a political football to gain power and wealth for themselves.
Let me speak to the man in charge.
Sarcastically, I'm in charge.
If you were in charge, the people might as well surrender to Whitey right now. Because your survival skills ain't worth
Dude, wow. Bro, that's fucked up, dude. That is so fucked up. Like, seriously? Wow. Holy shit. What? Great. Let's get real and break that down here for a second. So you can't have the black community making like movies to, to better their community, but you can have them make porn movies to degrade it. Okay, okay, what's the agenda here?
I'm sorry. Yeah, we heard about what went down at the hip.
Like, holy shit. Wow. Wow.
You saved a lot of brothers and sisters.
You need our help? We're here. What can you tell me about this?
Okay, yeah, okay, I can see that loophole. I can see that loophole. Okay. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it from like looking at it face value, like, wow. But why should something be like that be outlawed? Like, here's that's my first question. Why would you outlaw that in the first place?
Any idea who had it? Whoever it is, they must work for the man. Is that right there? An issue. On the scene of my brother's death.
Yeah, here. Yeah, I might be getting a little sensitive here, and I apologize. But you know what? This is also kind of truth, and truth needs to be told. I remember I've listened to several episodes of Black and White with Vince Russo and Stevie Ray, where you had the Negro Leagues, you had black banks, black businesses in the early part of the 20th century running and operating that had white customers, and this was happening. We were coming together. Nope, can't have that.
James had something of this. He died trying to find it. So I don't need to tell you the importance of this mission. Just one question. Are you in or are you out? Because God knows you're the only one we can trust. I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Powers that be said, nope, can't have that shit happening.
Your license to kill. You're going to need this. You said you would handle it. I'm bringing in the heavy hitters now.
Wait, hang on.
Some things on my dead brother Jimmy's apartment. Are they still there?
Badge? Don't need no stinking badge.
Breathe deeply, baby.
Oh, Daddy, make my heart feel.
Yeah, Dr. Dynamite can hear that. But I think you're running the temperature. Let me see if I can find that thermometer for you.
What the? I told you urine sample, Nurse Jenny. Black Dynamite. I mean, really?
The titties, what you expect? How's my x-ray?
Well, no fragments. In and out. You're lucky, Black Dynamite. 3 inches to the left, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
3 inches to the right, it would have missed my black ass.
Well, you need a new line of work. This is the second time this year.
I know.
Why bother? There's no helping you.
No, Doc, you helped me just fine. See you next time.
Hang in there, Leon. You hear me?
Oh, wow. Shit. Man.
No.
Wow.
I said no. No relations. He happens to the orphanage where I work. He overdosed on smack. Third one.
Yeah, it really sucks that those measures had to be taken to get around those types of those laws. Like shit, like hearing stories like that, that's why I'm such a free market absolutist. Get the government out of the way and let who the fuck ever, make their art, sell their art with no restrictions, no laws on it. No, obviously, keep it, they'll be selling, sexual stuff to minors or anything like that, but like not, but yeah.
These politicians don't give a damn.
Y'all get it.
Look at these ads.
Or create anything,
Made promises to the people.
that involves minors. Other than that, we're all good.
Products. Now the dope is everywhere. It's even in the orphanage.
Not the orphanage.
For real, dude, it is. It really is, Sonic.
You ain't got no money yet.
Man, I need a smoky toky break, pal.
We've been trying to reach these children, but this new smack on the street is proving too much of a match for us.
You want to hear something really crazy about history?
Getting these children addicted to this.
Here's something that's really crazy about history. You know what the most historically accurate book is? The Bible.
You doing, brother? I need my snack. I need it now. Put a few of these honeys in.
No, I think I'm.
Yeah, get me Slick, pal. Dude, if Slick would have made a cameo in this, that would have made this so much better. Like that would have taken it from yeah to about meh.
Can I get some hot sauce for my donut?
Excuse me, lady.
How did you know?
Oh my fuck, this is tremendous. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I ain't risking that. I ain't risking that, Sonic. Nope. Nope. Whoop whoop.
They find her.
Whoop whoop.
We will fricassee they honky asses. She can't.
Dynamite, are you sure about this? Maybe we should just call the police.
No, mama. You can bet your sweet ass half a titty. Whoever put that
Whoop whoop.
You be cool, mama. Be here, keep it tight, not sight. I'ma shake the tree from the roots.
Dude, that sounds so delicious right now. Some chili and donuts.
Find out what's going down. Don't worry about tomorrow, mama, because tonight.
Dude, for real.
All right.
Before you shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Having him on the Avengers is like your spy intel guy. Dude, yeah. Yeah, he might not have the superhero powers, but he got a brain the rest of them don't have. And he's got those spy skills.
I don't think we just met, but somehow I feel that I can trust you. It may. Thank you for saving my life.
Dude, you know what?
I'll be back before too long.
That kind of reminds me. This is the 4th of July weekend. You know what? I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to who I think is the most undersung motherfucking hero of the Revolutionary War. James Nee Armstead Lafayette. James Lafayette. This dude was a fucking badass American fucking hero. Yeah, Blackwood wouldn't have a chance, pal. So originally James Lafayette was originally a slave who was recruited, and I've never seen Undercover Brother 2. I gotta check that out. But yeah, like the real life James Lafayette, he was a slave who was recruited to work under George Washington himself, and he was a double agent where he would be like a kind of spy going back and forth. In fact, he also worked directly under Benedict Arnold. He would give the Americans good intel, give the British bad intel, and it was the intel he gave during the battle of, I think it was Yorktown, that led to the Americans winning the war. And I'm like, man, why is that dude not getting his flowers? Why is that not why is he not, his name not up there among the founding fathers? What the fuck?
Listen, stop all the bullshit and take a vote.
Yes, so.
The dude fucking won the war. If we didn't have his intel, we wouldn't have won. Who knows how that war would have won? Where it went. And then during the war, he became friends with the French General James Lafayette, very close friends with the French General James Lafayette, who came to help the American military against the British. And it's the point where one time Lafayette came back to America to visit it, and he made sure to make a stop in Virginia to see his old friend. And they met each other, and they had a hug.
I just got one thing to lay on you. Time to declare war. on anybody who sells drugs in our community. Put Black Dynamite.
Hey, give me James West, pal. Whoop whoop.
If I catch you, I will not consider you a brother or a friend. Can you dig it? I don't know, nigga.
No, but like, if you ask me who the greatest unsung hero of America is, and the guy who needs more flowers than he's gotten and should get his flowers, it's James Lafayette. It is James Lafayette.
The choice is yours, brother.
I don't put that on Facebook right now.
People catch you. You're gonna have a lot more to deal with. Good evening, gentlemen. Goodbye, Black Dynamite. Hold it right there.
It's me, Black Dynamite.
What the hell do you want?
I want to help you.
Watch out, trust you after you drop down on me to Chicago with.
Because your brother Jimmy saved my life. I was supposed to be with him the night he got killed. But he called me and told me to stay at home. I guess I owe him.
I'll need a list of names and locations.
Ain't no thing.
Man, everything is going to be okay. Bullhorn. Cream Corn here says he can help us find the cats we're looking for. So what do you think? Man, I think we should put our ankles in.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, he does. But I still think enough has been told of, like, why he's so significant. Like, I don't think his story is told enough. We just see Lafayette a lot. It's like, okay, why is that name so important? Like, what's the story? And honestly, this is my personal opinion, if the story of James Lafayette was more widely known and taught, there would be more unity in America, in my opinion.
It's unbelievable, Black Dynamite. Everyone looks so happy. And it's all thanks to you.
I'd like to take the credit, but and tea.
Look, I'm gonna be rusty, but I have to try. Oh, hi girls. What is your name?
I'm Shawanda, and her name's Bricklola.
Oh, those are beautiful names. I'm Gloria. And this is Black Dynamite.
My mama said my daddy's name was Black Dynamite. So did my mama.
Oh, hush up, little girls. A lot of cats have that name.
This is shot and produced is.
Thank you for a beautiful day and night. I think I should be
think you'll be safe if you stay here tonight.
Oh, you do you? I hope you don't think that you're gonna get any of this cookie. Because if I offered you some of this cookie might kill you.
I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie. What? So I can take that cookie and stick it up your yeah. Stick it up your yeah.
Sheets of the streets. You don't. You can go, but you can come.
Oh, baby, 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 baby. I taste each kiss, I long for each caress. I want you now.
Oh my fuck, this is brilliant. So now we have an animated thing where you have all of the astrological signs with different sex positions. Very, very creative. Very creative. I like that.
A big shipment is coming to town and it's right there with that cracker loaded down. Now we don't know the when, but we do know what. The show.
Looks like he's got two warehouses, one big one and one smaller one here. We break into the two units. We hit the small one first. Then we scale the fence, enter from the south, using a acetylene blowtorch to breach the warehouse from the back. That way we avoid the guards. Man!
Oh shit, sorry, I never turned off my fan. One sec. My bad.
Just a kid.
Hey, what's up, Grunts? Good to see you, man. You doing well over here? What to do with you? Whoop whoop.
Where they earn the body bags. Jeez.
Just watching Black Dynamite for the first time, and this is a great ass movie. Yeah, Vet had been he'd been prodding me for a while, like, hey, add this to HMG After Dark, add this, you know. I'm like, all right, cool. I'd heard some good stuff from out, about it before. Bro, this is fucking funny. Oh shit, are you in that, Gross? Oh my fuck, dude. Bro. Much all the thoughts, prayers, and love to you out there, man. Oh my fuck, dude. Yeah. I got no idea what it must be like out there at this moment, dude.
condom malt liquor from the billboards. It's supposed to give you. Tastes good too. I know the drugs are here somewhere. We're gonna check every crate until we find.
Well, that's good to hear, man, but
I can't believe it. The entire shit just malt liquor.
Yeah, don't put yourself up, Dynamite.
just
We still kept the 50 keys we found in that first warehouse from getting on the streets.
just lost a life for that man.
Up to this man. Y'all should have grabbed some of this shit. This shit is incredible. Tell you brothers, it just don't make no damn sense. The manifest, the shipping log, the legends, all records are consistent with that damn bear shit.
Anything else put in there? You would have to
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully they find as many people alive as possible.
Well, they still have all those guards.
It's yeah.
No, them cracks. That's something.
We check every single crate. Every single
Yeah, just seeing some of that footage, man, is
That babbling crack on you something. What that guard said, I keep running through my head.
there's. I'm gonna go ahead and get real and shoot here. This is a personal memory I will never, ever, 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 ever forget. And it involved the death of a child. It was the summer of 2009. I was working as a delivery driver for Pizza Hut. I turn on a corner where, like the intersection, like right at the intersection where I'm turning, like I'm going this way. I turn to go, I turn to go this way, or on this side, or this side is a baseball field. As I turn down that road, I'm noticing the bleachers, all the bleachers are on the street side and the baseball field is on the grass. Every single head I see in the bleachers from both fields, or at least on the fields on that side of the road, are staring at the direction I'm heading in. I'm looking at their heads and I'm going, what are they looking at? And then I realize, oh, they're looking at what I'm getting close to in the road. I turn my head. As I later find out, there is the fucking body of a 5-year-old child laying in the road right in front of me. And again, as I later find out, after getting hit by a car not long ago, not long before I pulled up, I'm just kind of sitting there going, what the fuck? And I'm not snapped out of my trance until the ambulance pulls up behind me.
Was created by the Greeks in 785 is the area code of Topeka. Oh my God. 785 is the area code to Topeka, Kansas.
Hey, all right. Thank you for stopping in, Sergio. Hope you have a great night too, pal. Whoop, whoop. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that bell. Know when we go live, yeet, yeet. Catch more of our great content here on the Hobby Media Group YouTube channel, whoop, whoop. And we also have subscriptions, and you can do super chats and donations, yeet, yeet.
Uses to this day.
What legend involving snakes is in both Greek and Roman mythology? Come on. It involves Asclepius' own father, Apollo. Yeah, thanks, lady. That's right. Apollo.
Dude, yeah, I'll never forget too. Like a few days later, while I'm out doing deliveries, I go right past the scene where that happened. There was a memorial set up for that child's memory of a bunch of stuffed animals. This is one of those things that makes me recognize God is real. He works in mysterious ways. In my car, I happen to have a stuffed animal that I won from a crane machine like a couple of weeks earlier during when I was wrestling and we were on a road trip and we stopped at a Denny's, and that was like the first time I ever won anything in a crane one of those crane games. Well, it's the first time I could remember ever winning anything in a crane game. And I get there and there's a memorial set up of stuffed animals, and it's like, all right, cool. I pick up that stuffed animal. Like I park right out there. I take that stuffed animal out. I put it with the others. I get down on my knees and pray, and then I resume doing my job. That's a tiny ass penis, pal. What the damn? Yeah, that's a really strange. Yeah, that's a weird. From one thing to go to another.
Who's in charge? Brothers, make these humpers load this thick shrinking poison back into the warehouse. So we can burn this mother down.
That I could see happening at some point. I could definitely see something that happened at some point. It's got to be kind of a timing thing. Yeah, for real. Like, yeah, how weird is that? Yeah, how weird is that?
Larry, you son of a bitch. I should have known.
Ghetto, trying to lay that in front of your face.
You diabolical dick shrinking motherfuckers. You were the leak all the time. You were behind Jimmy's death.
Hey, man, just following orders. That's what a good soldier does. Follow. You done the Black Dynamite. The order on Jimmy. I gave it to James, who gave it to the Dawn. What good's it gonna do you now? The old birthday cake.
Yeah, that'll be a. Yeah, I did catch that does I did not know that existed until I looked up this movie. But yeah, that will definitely be a back burner idea. Not sure when I'll put it in the rotation, but I'm definitely thinking about it. Oh, I apologize. Sorry about that. Sorry you don't find it funny.
Okay. Now, here's the plan. Let's split up.
Woo woo. Oh, we're getting some 4th of July celebration here with some fireworks. Yeet yeet.
This is where we start. Now let's go get that light. All right, let's go.
I think it's delicious. Lay's Flamin' Hot Chips. I'm hungry.
I should have known you.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense.
Your knowledge of science.
Because who's being promoted as the face of WWE more than anybody? Triple H. So who's being set up as the fall guy to get cut and have the finger pointed at him when shit hits the fan? Triple H.
You should have joined us when you had the chance.
Hmm.
Man, I'll take this job at. Oh, no.
Yeah, for real, Lab Rat. It's like half the show is NXT storylines, and then the other half features stuff from TNA, Evolution, NXT, Triple A. Yeah, like and main roster too. Yeah, so like NXT is kind of like the hub where all the universes that are under the WWE umbrella connect. Like, here's my weird, crazy, out of this world, like insane, crazy conspiracy theory. I think TKO Endeavor is trying to create their own wrestling universe akin to the Marvel universe by bringing all these different universes under their umbrella. A SmackDown Raw main roster, NXT, TNA, Evolution, Triple A. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I could see it if Triple H is back to the corner where it's like, okay, stress on your heart and you die, or your job. I think Triple H would go with, well, I got 3 girls I got to worry about, so yeah, I can't leave them fatherless. So yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Plus, I got plenty of money, so it's all good. This movie's tremendous.
I want to know who's pulling your strings. I said, your government has been preoccupied with building the bigger penis for years.
Well, and unfortunately, at this time for you, I mean, he is the man in charge of creative. I mean, that might change 3 months from now. That could change 6 months from now. That could change a year from now. Who knows? You'll see how things develop.
I was under orders. Threatened to fire I'm going down. This shouldn't take long. Whoa, whoa, hey, take the control.
Yeah, I know, for real. I just thought of something. Here is the best comparison, the best way I can compare the best way I can describe Black Dynamite. It is to what Black Exploitation Films is, or it is to that what Scream is to horror movies.
I should have known it was you all the time. I should have asked myself, who's a man so wicked, so cruel, serve smack to the orphanage, kill my brother Jimmy, and put out a drug that shrink black men's dicks? Only one man, and that's you.
Shank.
Here to deliver you one presidential ass whooping.
Give me Tommy Davidson, pal. Dude, they had they had a good cast in this movie too. Yeah, I'm in all the right and good ways. I'm getting a lot of Scream vibes from this movie, where it's like, you know, it's paying it's paying tribute and homage to the genre.
Your filthy black hands off the presidential dinnerware, you moon cricket.
You must die.
You had enough, Mr. President. You little insecure cracker. You think by shrinking out Johnson's are gonna make your situation any better? That's your problem, Tricky Dick. You are paranoid. Like sending those two big crooks to Watergate. For what? For ease. Look at you. You lost it all, Tricky.
Oh, he's got the incriminating pictures, pal. Oh, damn.
You want the rest of this freaky shit to hit the news? I suggest you take good care of me and my. I said, can you dig it?
You know, that's a good question, Sonic. I don't know because it's like. I don't know. I'm stumped on that one too, pal. Like, huh?
First lady, I'm sorry I pimp slapped you into that China cabinet.
I'm sorry I pimp slapped you into that China cabinet.
I feel like I betrayed my own code.
Oh my fuck, that one line just from
This is true, but you didn't connect.
like understanding it's a parody and a tribute at the same time. That's kind of what makes all this make sense. And you kind of laugh at while like you can laugh and applaud at it at the same time.
You're so vicious.
This is also true. Because whenever there's injustice, wrongs to be. Because whenever there's injustice, wrongs to be right, innocent to be defended, Black Dynamite will be there, delivering ass whooping. And I will not hesitate to lay the hand on.
Holy shit, is it really? Wow. Damn, I did not know that. I legit did not know that. That was the first, like tonight was the first time I have ever heard that. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. Wow. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah. Like that was the first time I'd ever heard that phrase before. Wow, you too. Yeah, that sounds like something made up too. Alrighty, you know what? And that's gonna do it for us for HMG After Dark tonight. That was a fun night. Tonight's been fun. Always appreciate you guys. Much love. Whoop whoop. Lab Rat, Sonic, Gruss, Todd, Cold Blooded. All y'all, much love. Whoop whoop. But the party is not over. The party's not over tonight. We're going to keep going for just a little bit longer. We're going to have a little bit of addendum to it. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop whoop. In about 10-15 minutes. And then, and then after that, we'll call for a night. It's 4th of July. reason to party. Whoop, whoop. And of course, got all the other stuff going on this week. Tomorrow we got The Wreckage, and then we got HMG After Dark, picking up where we left off with Lucha Underground. And then Monday, the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, and the Impact Attack. And then Tuesday, we Like It Raw, A Show, and the late start NXT Watch Along. Wednesday Locker Room. And then Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count. Whoop, whoop. You got about 10-15 minutes. We will continue the party on twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop, whoop. Hang on, let me pull up the banner here.
So how you doing, that little midget girl you said?
Yeah, there it is. Whoop, whoop. About 10-15 minutes. We'll see you there. If not, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and have a great rest of your week. Until we catch you again, much love. Whoop, whoop. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, pal. We're doing it live. The HMG network going worldwide. Yeet, yeet. Take care, y'all. Yeet, yeet.